Hi, welcome to Bookish Banter. Today's a little bit different. We are going to be doing a bookish recap of January through June because we are at the halfway mark of 2025, which is so wild to me. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna break down each month for you. That's why I'm sitting with this little gap here so you can see. I'm gonna put things up on the screen. We're gonna go through how many books I read, how many pages I read, what my average rating was. We're gonna go over my favorite book of the month, and then I'm gonna tell you like my goal and where we're at. So let's start. Okay, we're just gonna start with January. So January I read 12 books. That was a really, really good month for me. But the way all of the books broke down and like came out that month, it was so nice. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, it's my book journal. That was my piece of cardboard that I used so I don't write on the stickers. Anyway, that month we had Variation, Onyx Storm, The Courting of Bristol Keats, Only in Your Dreams, She Doesn't Have a Clue. I reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. We had Wedding Date Disaster, It's Always Been You, and then When Alec Met Evie. And like, it was really hard to pick my favorite book. So I read 4,486 pages in January. That's a lot. And I ended up with like a 4.56 rating, but trying not to make all my books fall over. My book of January, Onyx Storm. I bought 3 different copies of this book. I'm obsessed with it. I loved Variation. I loved The Courting of Bristol Keats. Like, all of these books were really, really good this month, but Onyx gets my January. February was also a really solid month for me. It's like, with it being the smallest month of the year. But I read 8 books in February, and that was 3,100 pages exactly. I ended up with a 5-star rating on all books this month, and I read Scythe and Sparrow, Rebel Witch, Flirting with Disaster, Change of Heart, Nevermore, Summer in the City, Woodworking, Friends with Benefits, and Live for Me. Some of these were January books, but they're in my February thing. So I'm telling you about them. And then my favorite, if you like know anything about me, which I hope you do, obviously my favorite book of February was Scythe and Sparrow. Like, Spring Weaver, hello, come on. So good. March was a teeny tiny month for me. March I started my new position at my job and I dove headfirst into it and got really, really busy. And I also decided to start the new YouTube series thing going on that it was a mess. So I read 3 whole books. It was still 1,003 pages and everything got rated 5 stars. I read 2 fiction and 1 nonfiction this month. I read Save Your Breath by Candy Steiner. I got to ARC read that. I read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Obsessed with that. And then I got to read How Did They Them, which was my nonfiction book. Loved that. I believe that's by Stuart Getty. But my book of March is Deep End. Like, I don't know. Ali Hazelwood could write down a recipe for some pudding jello based food and I would probably still make the food. Like, I trust her, like, with everything she writes. So this is my March book for sure. All right, April we did a teeny bit better. We got 4 books in April. That was 1,586 pages and I got a 4.75 star average rating. I read Off Your Game by Susan Renee, First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, Exquisite Ruin, which Gallery sent me, and This Monster of Mine, which was my fairy loot. And book of April is This Monster of Mine. I was so surprised with this one. Like, I don't go look up all the spoilers for the fairy loots. They're all brand new, like, fresh to me. And this was like a 10 out of 10 winner. Like, I was so excited about this one. I will probably reread this one every single year. I loved it so much. May we worked our way back up. We got to 5 books, which was 1,875 pages. We did average 5 stars this month. May was really fun because May was so busy for me at work. We had our annual gala going on. I was planning Pride stuff. It was just a really busy month. So getting 5 books for me, incredible. And having it be almost 2,000 pages, even better. Love that for me. Let's flip to May. So in May, I read Time Loops and Meet Cutes by Jackie Lau, which is like a fever dream of a book that is incredible rom-com. Alt Work No Play, Stay For Me by Brittany Ann, Night in the Moth, and They Were Roommates, and Charming the Villain. So technically I read 6, but Charming the Villain I didn't really finish. I like got 80% of the way done with it and then I stopped. So I'm not counting that as a finished book, even though it's like really close. I just don't think I'm gonna finish it. But favorite book, technically there's 2 of them, but I'm only gonna show you one of them because I didn't grab the other ones. But Alt Work No Play, Bailey Seaborn. I also love Bailey Seaborn almost as much as I love Allie Hazelwood. Like, I've got 5 authors that I will read anything. It's Allie Hazelwood, Bailey Seaborn, Brittany Ann, Candy Steiner, and then Rebecca Yarros. Like, you give me the books, I'm gonna read. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta keep going. Nevessa Allen and Brynn Weaver. I have 7. Goodness gracious. I love my books right now. Like, I can't stop. The authors are just like writing some of the best stuff I've ever read, and I keep finding new ones, and I love books. I love them. But that was my May. I was really excited about it. And then June was really fun. So I think 4 of the 5 books are actually my favorite. I got to read Nightshade, which was an ARC read Zando sent me. I read Caught Up. I got to read The Paradise Problem, which Gallery sent me. I read Problematic Summer Romance, which is another Allie Hazelwood book. And then I got to ARC read Tourist Season, which Zando sent me as well. So the problem here is Nightshade, Caught Up, Problematic Summer Romance, Tourist Season. All 5 stars. Paradise Problem got 4 stars, and that's just because it's a billionaire romance, and rich people at this point in my lifetime are not my vibe. But it's fine. So my book of June is technically Caught Up because I love Nevessa, but also Nightshade and Tourist Season and Problematic Summer Romance, because Nightshade is like a dark academic book I'm obsessed with. Caught Up, dark romance, gimme. Problematic Summer Romance, age gap rom-com. Tourist Season, it's Brynn Weaver. I'm not spoiling that one because it's not out yet. June was a good freaking month for books. Like, good month. I really don't think I had a bad month, like, at all. But anyway, we also got a ton of book mail this month. I'm not going to show it all to you, but, and I got approved for a bunch of new ARCs. But I think the thing I'm most excited about is I got the book Voidwalker sent to me. Hold on, let me go grab it. So, Orbit sent me Voidwalker. This is a thick one, like, thick. I think it's like 580 pages or something. Hold on. 584 pages. So we've got some reading to do. But, like, look at this cover. It's so pretty. Anyway, they sent me this one. This one I'm really excited about. I got it in yesterday. And I have another book coming today, and I think it's my Fairy Loot. So keep your eye out for that. If you just heard noise in the background, it's probably the ice cream truck that's going by. There is a festival nearby, and the ice cream truck loves festivals. So, yeah, that is my January through June recap. I think I covered everything. If there's anything I didn't cover that you want to know, like if you want me to break it down, like how many books of each genre I read or whatever, like just put it in the comments and I can tell you in there. I can do like a little update video, but I think that was pretty good. Oh, so my goal for the year is 72 books and we're at 37. So we're like 3 ahead of schedule. So I think we're doing really good. July is going to be a chill month for me, like mostly. So I'm hoping to get some books read. I do have a couple beast, like Voidwalker, thick books that I want to get through. So it might not be as many books, but it's going to be a ton of pages probably. And yeah, so that's January through June. Like I said, if you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you on Friday for a new crochet tutorial. Bye!